is 90, right? 0, 90, 180, 170, and 150. So I just refer to that. I don't want to change the axis and now, can you see this graph here? Y equals to sine x. Can you see is from here? That means this is 90, 180, then 270, 360. This is one cycle. Now, can you see that it's bounded by 1 and negative 1? Everybody, that's what I told you yesterday, right? Okay, good. Now, then I'm going on to something else. Okay, I'm going to show you all the examples. What about if I have a 2 in front? That means y equals to 2 sine x. So what will happen is that, can you see, it's still the same, but the amplitude will go to 2 and negative 2. I'll just show you one time. That'll be okay. What do you think about 3? Then you'll be even or even. That's all. Is everyone clear about this? Okay, right. Okay, good. Now, then I want to show you one thing here. What if it is half? What do you think will happen? It will become smaller, right? Can you see the red one? It will become smaller. Is everyone clear? So it will be bounded by half and negative half. Everyone clear about this? This is when it's up and down only. Okay? Now, next, I'm going to show you one thing that y equals to sine x. What do you think y equals to negative sine x will look like? It will flip right about the x-axis. Am I right to say that? Okay, I'm going to show you one. Can you see? That means, this one is the original one. So if I have a negative, it will go the other way around. Am I right to say that? Okay, then I want to know, what if I have mod? Y equals to mod sine x. Now, the original one will be like this, right? When you mod, what will happen? Okay. All the negative one will become positive. So I will like have a camel arm like that. Can you see? Do you understand? The mod will all flip up. So we can have all sorts of things. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, then I am going on to one more thing before we continue. So you're okay with this, huh? Okay.
Why is sine 2x?
There's no sine square. It's only sine 2x. Okay, now then I want to ask you, what if it's y equals to sine x plus 1? What do you think will happen? Sine x already, then everything shifts up 1, okay? So, let me just show you this one. I don't want to superimpose on this because later you will confuse. Okay, I'm going to show you y equals to sine x. Will be like that, right? Okay. What if y equals to sine x plus 1? The whole thing will shift up one space, right? Do you know what I'm talking about here? What do you mean by here? Can you see that 0 goes to 1, then 1 goes to 2? Can you see the whole thing goes up? Now, then I want to know, what if I minus 2? What will happen? Shift down 2. That means 0 will go to where? Negative 2. So the whole thing will go down. Okay, let me just show you where the curve will be. So let us look at minus 2. Can you see it will go down? The orange one, can you see? Understand? So it's just like when we draw graphs, we sketch on diagram. Just like you have to know the thing. Everybody okay so far? Okay? Okay, next. I'm going on to something else that is changing the inside. Okay? I have to go one by one, if not later you become very confused. So this is y equals to sine x. This is the one, right? Now, what if I have y equals to 2 sine x? Sine 2x. Alright. What happens? This one The light blue one is the original one, right? So this is one cycle. Agree? Okay, now because it's sine 2x, what will happen? Can you see that it will become 1, 2 cycles. What if it's 3x? It will become 2,000, 1, 2, 3. I will tell you how to look out for that first and how to draw it properly. You don't go and mark out first, then you draw, you sure die one. Draw already, then you mark out. It's easier. Okay, I'll teach you on the board how the technicality of it will happen. Okay? Now, then the problem is not this. What if this one is sine half x? What do you think will happen? That means when it is one cycle, it will become what? Half cycle. So only the top like that, right? Okay, so let's take a look. Can you see? Can you see just now this one is one cycle, right? So now become half cycle. Can you see? Can or cannot? Everybody clear now about the sign because cosine and tangent will all be the same. So that's why I'm telling you first. Will that be okay? Can or cannot? Can, okay, good. Now, then I want to talk I combine everything. You tell me what will happen, okay? Y equals to 3 sine 2x. What do you think will happen? What is the magnitude? 3, right? How many cycles? 2 cycles. Okay, let's see. Can you see? The magnitude is 3, right? Correct. Then can you see there is 1 cycle, 2 cycle until this is 2 pi, or 360 degrees. Okay? Now, then I want to ask, what if I have a negative 3 in front? Then it will flip all down, right? Then everything flip, right? What if it's mod? Then everything below don't have, all go up. Is that clear? So it's the same thing. What if I have plus 3? Then how? Then you shift up 3 space. So it's always like that. You go from the basic and then after that you do. Everybody clear? Okay, now for cosine and tangent, I'm not going into this detail because I'll just show you the cosine curve. Would that be okay? Then it's the same thing all over again. Is everyone clear? Okay, I'm going to show you cosine curve. Everybody look up. Can you see cosine curve is, I told you already, that one? Can you see? So this is a 1 cycle. Can you see it? Can you see that? Okay. Now, next what about, let's say, 3 cosine x? Can you see it goes up 3? Yes or no? What about cosine 3x? That means how many cycles? 3 cycles. Now we look at. Can you see just now I say until here? I do it this one. You can see better. Until here is, sorry, rubbish. Until here, right? Is 1 cycle, right? Now, can you see that this is 1 cycle on top? This one is 1 cycle, right? But when I have 3x, can you see that it's 1, 2, 3. You get what I'm talking about here? Okay? Okay? Everybody okay? Okay, no problem. Now, what if I have this? I'm going to check this out. Tell me, y equals to cosine x plus 2. What will happen? Shift up. See it? A bit faint, Never mind. Can you see this one? The red one? The pink one? Can you see? Okay, now maybe I do another one. I do a negative, okay? I do a negative 2, okay? Can you see the below one? It will shift down. Everybody clear? Okay, right. Now, it's not these two that I'm worried about. It's the tangent curve. So let's take a look. Yes, coming. Tangent curve. Y equals to tangent x. Now, you look like that. Now, this one is the difficult one. Now, everybody look up here, please. Now, we always don't care about this side. This one and this one is 1 cycle. Understand? This is 1 cycle. So, let me just show you with another color. Up to here, always draw it. up to here, this one is 180 degrees. Is that clear? So the period is 180. Then it will repeat. Like that. Like that. Now, it will never touch this. May I know how many degrees it is? 90, right? How many degrees is this other asymptote here? 270. Okay, now then I told you at 45 it must be what? This is 45 degrees, it must be at 1. Now then I want to draw somewhere here because this one on the screen is not very clear. I'm going to show you what's the difference. Okay? Everybody look up here please. If I have y equals to tangent x, I will have this. 0, 90, 180, 270, and 260. Now the asymptote is here and here, right? So it will go this way, and this way. This is actually 2 cycles. Okay? Now, then at 45, it is at 1. How's that? Now plus, what if I have y equals to 2 tangent x? It will still be the same. It will still be the same, right? But at 45, it will be at where? Do you agree it will be at 2? Do you understand? So I must see this 45. If this 2 tangent x, you don't need to go and shift up. You just clean away this one, right? 2 tangent x. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay? What if I have y equals to tangent 2x? That means now the period, instead of 180, it must go to 90 already, right? So within here at 45, it will go up, come down. That means I have 2 cycles over there. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, let me just draw it. Okay, what about tangent 2x? Now I draw the original one, then I use the red one to be the next one. Would that be okay? Alright, let's take a look. Because this is where students get confused. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Now, the original one is like that. Alright now. Okay, what about 2x? What will happen? That means the asymptote will change, right? To here, right? So it will go like this. Then you go like this, right? Alright. Then at 180, it goes like this, right? Correct. So that like that is 1 cycle and that is 2 cycle. Correct. 2 cycle within 180 because the period is 180. Correct. 180 1 cycle. So now 180 must be 2 cycles. Am I right to say that? So this is the way. Everybody clear? Yes?
What is the next?
You go and check. If it's 45, next one is what is 90 plus 45? 135. Okay, so you must shift everything up. Everybody clear now? Okay, now, what if I have tangent x plus 1, then how? Then everything must shift up one space. Everybody clear? Now, I'm going to show you plus 1 how on this one so that's easier. Everybody look up. All okay on the top. Now, can you see everything shift up? Can you see it? Yes or no? Now I think you got what to do. From 0 you go to 1, then you draw the same shape like that. Now, then you ask me, must I draw the original one? Actually no need. You just imagine in your head after that you draw the final one. If not, it becomes very confusing. There are too many graphs on your axis. Are you all okay so far? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now I'm going to show you the basic shapes again on the board. You take down somewhere. Will that be okay? Or you can look at your textbook. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Okay, good. Alright, so we can start already. Very good, I'm very happy. Okay, let us start. Turn your textbook to page 287. All of you turn to page 287. Okay? Now, I want you to look at page 288 first. Now, this table just enables you to find out what is happening here. They say zero value and so on, the maximum and minimum value. Now, for sine curve and cosine curve is the same. The maximum value is bounded by 1 and negative 1. Is that clear? The maximum and minimum value. Then the period is 360 degrees. You must also know that 360 degrees refers to 2 pi. Don't say I don't know. Understand? Okay? Then amplitude is 1. Now each term is symmetrical. All these people you read through it yourself. Will that be okay? Will that be okay? Alright, now I'm going to draw the 3 things on the board again. Everybody look here. I want to do y equals to sine x. 0, 90, 180, 270. Now, all done. I will have like that. Okay? Am I right? Now, usually, you have to put negative 1. Now, make sure it's about roughly the same. Don't put 1 very high and negative 1 very near, then become lopsided. Do you understand? And usually, the maximum point and the minimum point we will indicate. So, this is y equals to sine x term. Everybody clear? Yes or no? Okay, now, I want you to turn to the example I will go through later.
Legend 101.
Good evening, Declan. Yeah. So what happened to you? Overslept by 1 hour.
Overslept now.
Supposed to be 15 minutes and then it turned out to be 15 hours. Okay, so this is the sine curve. Now, can everybody turn to page 291 first? The summary is on that page. I said turn to page 291. Look at the first one. The curve y equals to a sine bx plus c and y equals to minus a sine bx plus c and so on. It's an amplitude a and period 360 degrees over b. Now what do you mean by that? Now for this one, the amplitude is 1, right? And the period is 360 degrees. That means this one is also known as 2 pi, right? Alright. Now, then I want to transform this. So top already. Next still top, right? What if I have y equals to, okay, maybe I don't use a sine b, you get very confused. 2 sine, maybe 3 sine 2x. Can someone tell me what's the amplitude? It will be 3, right? Okay, what about the period? 90. Period will be 180, right? 190. I know. So it's 360 divided by 2, right? Answer? 180. That means 180 one cycle. 360 will be 2 cycles. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, Alright. Now, next, I'm going to do the cosine curve. Now, can you tell me cosine curve look like what? Look like a what? Okay, it will start from here, right? Am I right to say that? How? Like that. Then go up, right? 1, negative 1. This one will be at 180 degrees. Alright? Everybody okay? Okay. Now, so for this one, the amplitude is 1. For the period, also 360, which is 2 pi, right? Everybody okay? Alright, so if I have y equals to 2 sine 3x, what will be the amplitude of this curve? Very good. Amplitude is 2. What about the period?
120.
Yes, 360 divided by 3. So it's 120. Everybody okay?
So the period is 1 cycle.
period is 1 cycle, correct? That means you see, if the period is 120, 360 will be 3 cycle. And right, I times 3. So that's how you remember it, understand? Now, then I'm going on to the general one. This two is the same. If I have y equals to a sine dx, what's the period? Will be a, right? Correct. What about the period? 360 divided by b, right? Oh dear! How must I rewind the video for me? It's human, make mistake, I must tell them. Teachers are also human. Teachers are also human. Amplitude, right? A and then period is just over A. Okay, over B, sorry. Now, if they give in radians, then you cannot have 360. What do you have? Just over I. That's all. Understand? Okay? So, likewise, if it is y equals to A cosine dx, the period will also A. You see again, notice. The amplitude will still be A, and the period will still be 360 over B. Is that clear? Focus. I will teach you how to control later. Just take care of the thing first. Now, class, then I want to ask, if this is negative, the period is still 3, because it's just the other way around, but amplitude is still 3. Do you understand? Yes or no, class? Amplitude is still 3, but the period remains the same. Everybody clear? Yes or no, class? It's just flip the other way around. Okay? Now, then I say already, what will happen to mod? Everything goes up. Okay? Everybody okay? Yeah. So, this one is summarized on page 291. Everybody mark out that page. The curve for sine is on top, the curve for cosine is below. Is everyone clear? Yes or no? Okay, good. Then I'm going to skip all those first. Can you go on to page 295? The one on tangent. The one on tangent. Y equals to tangent x. Asymptote at where? 90 and 170. Okay. Now, this one mind you like that. We must approach like that, and then it repeats. Now, may I know how many cycles is this? This is 2 cycles. Do you understand? This one is 2 cycles. The period is only 180. Now, let me show you with another color. All dark. Why do I say that? This one, can you see this one? This one is 1 cycle. After that, it repeats like that. So, down here is how many cycles? 2 cycles, okay? Now, do you think this graph ever have an amplitude? Is there an amplitude? Don't have okay, because it's extended. Okay. What about the period? 180 or pi? Is that clear? Yes or no? So if I have y equals to tangent bx, I don't have to talk about amplitude. Amplitude, even if it's a, the amplitude also don't know. Am I right? Because it will still go on forever. Alright? So the amplitude we still don't know, right? Because it goes on forever. Am I right? You will go like that, extended. Right? But what about the period down here? 180 divided by what? B. Is that clear? Okay. So what's the difference between the 3 graphs? Sine and cosine is about the same. It's the tangent. The tangent period is how much? 180. You must remember. And it is pi. Everybody clear? Okay. Can you all now turn to page 295? Alright, they show you the tangent curve. Can you see that they mark out the period as 180 degrees? Everybody clear? Okay, now let's take a look. And a symptote is a line to which a curve gets closer and closer but does not touch it. So the lines x equals to 90 degrees and 270 degrees are asymptotes. I already told you that, right? Okay, next page please. They give you a summary of all the things down there. everyone clear so far? No problems? Okay, then I can go on to examples. Are you okay? Alright, good. Alright, we'll go to the examples one by one, right? So can we now turn back? Turn back now. To page 289. I'm going to example 12. Now, they say this. I'm just going to tell this. State the number of solutions of the equation sin x minus 1 cosine x plus 2 equals to 0. Now, some people say, wow, this one how to solve, right? Okay. For x between what?
0 limit.
0 to 360 now. Do you agree that this particular range includes the endpoint? 0 and 360 is included. Can you all see? Okay, now I want to teach you something else. That means this one means sin x minus 1 equals to 0 or cosine x plus 2 equals to 0, right? This one means sin x equals to what? 1, right? When it's 1 or 0 or what, you don't have to do the basic order. Sine curve is like that. Am I right? When is it 1? What is this?
1.
Huh? 90 lah. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360 ma. So this one is x equals to 90 straight away. Don't need to go and do the stupid basic angle, understand? Okay, now let's look at the second one. Cosine x equals to negative 2. I want to tell you there's no solution. Why? Cannot exceed what? 1 and negative 1. The cosine curve look like this. Down. Am I right? This one is 1, this one is this is negative 1, this is 1, right? So if it's negative 2, can it go there? Cannot, so there's no solution. So how many solutions does this equation have? Yes. Number of solutions, 1. That's all. Okay, I want to teach you this because a lot of people, when they see this one negative half, they still go and solve, though. Then I don't know how they solve. Somehow they still get answer, I really hate that. Do you understand? When sin x and cosine x is beyond 1 or beyond negative 1, there's no solution. But what about tangent? Tangent, there is answer. Don't say for all three shapes, all no answer, then you also die. Yes. Okay, you see, cosine x is negative 2. Will cosine x ever be negative 2? No, so there's no solution. If you don't believe me, you key your calculator. Cosine inverse 2. Error. There's no answer. Do you understand? Even if you don't know the calculator will tell you there's no answer. Do you understand? But I don't wish my students to go and press the calculator for all this. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay? Now, what if this is negative 3? Also no answer. What if this is 4? Also no answer. Am I right? Because it's bounded by 1 and negative 1. Okay? So that will be your example 12. Okay, don't worry. You will get used to this. I'm going very slowly because I think you have problems. Okay? Now, can we go on to example 13 now? All of you get example 13. Okay, example 13. Are we there? Okay. Page 289. X is between 0 and 360 degrees. Determine the maximum and minimum value of fx and the corresponding values of x. Now, A. This one is important. Okay. All look up. They want what? The maximum and minimum value of fx. All look up here, please. All look up here. What is the maximum for sin x? It must be 1, right? Because it's bounded by 1. What is the minimum for sin x? Negative 1, right? What is the question 1? Can you tell me? You want the maximum and minimum value, right? Okay, for part A. Maximum fx will be 4 into 1, right? When sin x is 1, here. So what's the value? 4, not 41. Sometimes people do until crazy. 4 times 1 is 41. Okay. What's the minimum value of fx? 4 times what? Negative 1. Answer? Negative 4. So that's how we get the first solution. Is everyone okay? Okay, and they say, at which values did it occur? Now, you look at the graph. 4 sin x, right? Alright, so it be like that, right? Bounded by what? 4 and negative 4, right? Where will 4 occur? 90, okay? Maximum value will be at x equals to 90, right? What about the minimum value? X equals to what? 270. Everybody okay? Alright, it's all given in the textbook, but they talk until it's like very complicated like that. It doesn't matter, it's okay. Is everyone clear? Everyone clear now? Okay, good. Alright? Next, can we look at the second one? This one is slightly more difficult because of the negative sign on there. Okay, now all got. Remember your inequalities we do, you must take care whether it's positive, negative, remember? Okay, can you tell me, what is the maximum for cosine x? 1, right? What's the minimum for cosine x? That's a big one, right? Everybody okay? Now look at this b. When will this be maximum? When this is a negative 1, right? Why? Because negative and negative will give you what? Positive. So 3 minus 2 minus 1. 3 plus 2. Answer 5, right? Everybody clear with what I'm talking about? Okay. What about the minimum value? 3 minus 2 into what? 1. Good. So it's 3 minus 2. Answer 1, right? So the maximum value is 5, minimum value is 1. Now how come it's like that? Can someone tell me? Oh, can you see that because this is negative? I flip it already. Then I plus one more, so it will be the other way around. Okay. How do I sketch this graph? Okay, let us do it properly and systematically, okay? Because once you know this basic, there's no problem. You will be invincible, let me tell you. Okay? You are still, what? You still cannot do it. Okay, you look at the question. I teach you how to do faster. 2 cosine x, right? 2 cosine x, that means it will go like this, right? But this one is bounded by 2, right? Alright. But, what is this? Negative 2 cosine x, right? So it should be what? Like this, right? Agree or not? Flip. So, now because you are not me, you cannot go and clean off. I can clean off. Okay? Medicine. Already. 270. So what do you think of the next step to get my final curve? I do it up. Shift it up how many space? 3. 3 space, right? So this one minus 2. You tell me minus 2 will go to what? Plus 3. 1. That means it will go to 1, right? 0 will go to? This is 0, not hello. 0 will go to what? 3, right? That means it will go to here, right? What about 2? 5. 2 will go to 5, right? Alright. I always mark up some points. Then 0 will go to 3 again, right? Am I right to say that? You see, I plotted this one already. I must plus 3. Can you see it? Okay? Then, after that, minus 2 must go to where? 1, right? So the curve will go like this. Am I right? Shifted up. Can you tell me what's the minimum value? 1. What's the maximum value? 5, right? Can you tell me minimum value occur where? Minimum value occur where? 0 degrees and 360 degrees. Everybody okay? What about the next wrongly, is it? Did I 3 wrongly? Second one. That was the next page. Did they 3 wrongly? The maximum value is 5, not minimum value. Did they 3 minimum value in the textbook?
Yeah.
Some of you they did, right? Can you change that? It's supposed to be the maximum value. Am I right now? They are mad. How many textbooks say maximum? How many say minimum? It's wrong already.
Where was very wrong with this one?
I don't understand also. Page 290, page 290, the first one is minimum value is correct. The next one should be what? Maximum value, then wrong already, okay? How many textbook is maximum, then it's fine. That means your addition is correct. Some people, the addition is wrong. How many have minimum? That means you are like that. Whole textbook, okay? Everybody okay so far? Everybody okay so far? Okay, Alright, now next. Page 290. Graph of y equals to a sin bx plus c and y equals to a sin bx plus c. Now, many real-life context problems involve trig graphs, okay? And some are, the examples are below. Radio astronomy and geophysics, okay? Now, if you want to go further in physics, engineering, all these will come out okay. Okay, but I know some people say, I think that's all I will do for my life. I will just draw sine curve and cosine curve, and then for the rest of my life, I will not want to touch them anymore. Fine, it's fine, but I must get it done now. Because it's coming up in O level.